Hi, it's Megan. So I have my second video of the Estee Lauder Violette La Dangereuse collection, and I actually spent a lot of time yesterday doing another video, and I like put all this time into it, and it was like the video that just wasn't meant to be. The phone kept ringing, and I don't give my home phone number to anyone but family because it's all telemarketers, so I don't answer the phone. Just the SIM card was full because kids had used it, and then I uploaded everything and I was so excited I was going to edit the video and get it up on YouTube, and it turns out the battery in my microphone was dead. So I turned the microphone on, not even thinking that the battery would be dead, but it was. So now we're going to go through video number 2. So in this video I've had more time to play around with the products I have, and I'll talk about the products that I'm adding. And still, I'm not the slickest. I was off YouTube for a while, and so now I'm back. But we have the 2 eyeshadow palettes, one of the liquid lips, and we're going to do a look of each. But we're going to do fast looks because this is after work and I'm tired, and if we go too long, I won't make it. So, what is the collection? The collection is La Dangereuse, with Violette being the beauty director behind it, and she's a French beauty blogger. And I don't know what about this particular collection just struck me, but all of a sudden I started buying makeup and doing videos again. And was it worth it? I love the lipstick that I wore in the last video, Diabolique. I actually ordered backups for that. I'm in a current war with Estee Lauder. I'm pulling all my products on my lap. I'm on a current war with Estee Lauder because they have these great promotions where you get like samples with every $25 you spend. These are deluxe samples. And I did 2 orders and I spent $200 and I got exactly 0 samples. And they told me that they were sold out because of Black Friday and on. But then I kept getting emails advertising the same thing. Well, today they shipped me something after I complained. I think more than once. I know more than once. So what's in the collection? The last video I did, I had the eye gloss, the lipstick I love, the Diabolique, and then I also had, the face palette. So time after thinking about it, trying the products, I'm still kind of on the face palette. It's fine. I like the highlighter, the one that actually works. The one that's like the matte satiny thing that doesn't, I don't even know what to do with it. I still can't figure it out. I think what I'm going to do is use it kind of like here as a brow shade, but it kind of blends into my skin tone, so that might not work either. So let's see. Face palette. This is plastic. The other 2 palettes are cardboard, so if that offends you, this is $48, and I used it in the other video. And so we're just going to really quickly apply the blush, which I found to be pink, and it's fine. It's just, it doesn't really show up that well, and I'm not that dark. Now granted, I can handle really dark blushes, and they work for me. This is a shade, I mean, I can't make this shade work. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. And I looked online at other beauty bloggers and they can't figure out what it is either, except for the ones who like everything, and they say, wow, you have this great sculpting shade. And it's like, okay, well, wow, can you show me how to use it? So anyways, this is the highlighter, and it's very much like the Heat Wave and the other highlighters in that collection this year. It's got that kind of gel to powder thing, I don't know, but it's just this really beautiful sheen, very finely milled, and it just gives you this amazing glow as compared to Heat Wave, which I love, but which can be a little too gold harsh on my skin. I mean, I still love it, so it's like just a little too gold harsh. This one's is rose goldish, so it works better. These are pretty blushes. I mean, it's a pretty blush. I just don't love it. And one blogger had noted that this does not fit into the box and it comes wrapped in tissue paper, and that's a weird thing about it. So the next thing I'm going to do is, one thing I personally hate is like videos where you go through the whole video with nothing on your lips. It's just kind of my personal quirk. So I'm going to do this lip next. So this is the Pure Color Envy Paint On Liquid Lip Gloss. So there are 3 lip colors. One was a nude E, and it just, when I looked on it online and looked on it on other people who had like done reviews and everything, I thought it was a little brown for me. But I liked the regular lipstick, La Diabolique, which I cannot pronounce. And just, that's the way it's going to go for everything French. It's not going to work. So this is it. And then once we go through this, I'm going to go through the different products and the price points and add more. I hate the look of the no lip. So we're getting through my thing first. So it comes like this with a little kind of barely doe tip applicator. And okay, I know there are people watching who cringe as I like rubbed my lips together with liquid lipsticks, which can be really awful because then you get that line on the outer corner. And this, I was able to smooth out that line around the outer corner. It is a very workable formula. It's a moussey kind of formula. And so I find it much easier to apply. There are some people I watch on YouTube and they like do this like massive perfect thing with their lips. And I just don't do that. This is a pretty easy one to apply. It's almost flawless and you can fix it and touch it up a little bit better than a lot of others. It doesn't have kind of that heaviness or that matteness that some liquid lipsticks have. It's almost metallic and it has this really beautiful sheen. Let's swatch it. And I do the outdoor swatches just because I feel like no matter what I do with indoor lighting, it never shows the colors the way the outdoor does. And I almost never do night videos, so I have no idea what the swatches are going to be like. The outdoor swatches will give you kind of an idea. So this is it. It's like a berry red, pinky, and this one has just this amazing metallic thing going on, which is so pretty. So I don't know, I was kind of iffy. Okay, I loved it. Then I was iffy because I don't wear liquid lipsticks very much. Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's really a pretty shade. It really is. Very pretty. If you like liquid lipsticks, this one's great. And on me, it wears pretty evenly 3-4 hours. I don't get a lot of staining, but I've only worn it twice. So, okay, what's in the collection? We have 2 palettes for the face. Oh my god, my palette's not missing, it's just out of the box. 2 palettes for the face, blue and the like reddish one. They're $39. The face palette, which I'm not loving, for $48. Thank God I got 20% off. The Pure Color Envy Sculpting Lipstick, $32. That's the one I ordered like multiple backups because it's limited edition, and these are all limited edition, and I loved it so much. The Glitter Pot, okay, the Glitter Pot will be my 3rd video in this collection. That is in the mail now. Thankfully it shipped. I got one of, I don't know, Neiman's said that they were running low, and Estee Lauder still has it. But seemingly everyone else is sold out of the Glitter Pot. And I wasn't going to get it, and then I saw some people applying it, and it actually applied well. Glitter sometimes is just a glittery mess on me. So this one I'm hopeful. The eyeglass. Let's look at the eyeglass. I have been playing with the eyeglass. I'm obsessed with the idea of eyeglass. So here it is. And this is in the other video. And I want to do an update on the eyeglass. So it has like these little micro shimmers in it. I have decided, and the video that got destroyed yesterday, well, the video that I didn't do correctly yesterday, I put this on at the very end on the eye looks I had, and then after I was thinking, why did I do that? This is like, okay, a gloppy mess on me with my dry skin, which doesn't like absorb anything. No, it absorbs everything. Okay, it was just a gloppy mess. So, and I've tried it on the like up here, like that little great wet look that you have, and my hair gets stuck in it, and I don't know. I really like it, don't love it on the eyes alone with mascara, and I did this smudgy thing with this like smudging and eyeliner, and that I thought was kind of cool. Didn't do a very good job of it, but I did it. So that works for me, but trying to use this product as like a highlighter or on top of eyeshadows, theoretically it works. Like when I do it on a swatch on my arm, it's pretty, but on me, no. The crayon, I have the crayon here, and this will be the video that I do with the glitter because I've barely played with this. It's pretty. I have no idea what the wear time is, and so this is 23. This has also been selling out. This is what it looks like. It's kind of a thicker crayon, and it's this kind of rosy goldish pinky shade. It seems really nice, and I will be trying it after this video a lot with the glitter. And the reason I ordered the glitter, so Violette has done a video with the blue eyeshadow palette, and she puts the glitter, like she presses it here. And I really like that look, that kind of glitter, if it adheres under the eye. And that was actually the reason why I bought this palette, because the look that came in my email had a couple colors, including one of the golds like here, and I just thought it looked so amazing. So we're gonna actually do the look that made me buy the palette when we get to it. All right, and then the last thing, the paint on lip color, 28, that's 28. And I'm not gonna do sizes in this video. I'm still not organized enough getting back into like the whole YouTube thing. I'm not gonna do it. And everything has a color per item, but like the eyeshadows and the blush face palette doesn't have a color per shade. So we just have to say the highlighter, the blue, the this, the that, and that's how it works. All right, so I've got like 1,000,001 brushes. I'm going to start gathering. And did I forget? No, I didn't forget one of my most important things. Okay, so it's going to be chaos, I promise you. So I'm going to do the palettes in which order. Okay, let's do this one. So they're all called La Dangereuse, and this one is called Blue Dahlia. So you have the shades numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, cardboard. I'm not going to comment good or bad of that. I'm just going to tell you this is what it looks like. And we have, so we have sparkle, 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 sparkle on the top row. And then we have a pearl, 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 and a matte. And that is where we're going to start. And then I'll have comments about that. So let's see. It's a little mirror. This is a very shimmery, glittery palette. I don't get a lot of fallout, except I cannot, when they have mattes in here, I swatched over and over and over again. I couldn't tell if it was a true matte or not a true matte, because every time I swatched it, it had little sparkles in it. So the sparkles are carrying over into the matte. So if you like the really shimmery shades and that's all you use, you can use this palette alone. Although the matte in this one is really gorgeous. And when Violette did her video on this particular palette, she said it's one of her favorite shades ever created. The matte in this palette's great. The matte in the other palette, still can't make that one work. And I've tried really hard. But I had to add, obviously, that shade that doesn't work in the, oh, we should try that. Let's see if that actually works, this brown color, the one that I can't get to work, from the face palette. We'll see. So there's no like transition shades. There's no, I would have really liked a taupe or like a soft brownish thing to mix in here, or a cream colored matte, something like that. But we don't have that. Instead, we just have this really pretty selection of shades. And I have actually grown to like both of these over time, more than I thought, because I've had an extra day to play with them since my video yesterday didn't come out. But they're pretty. So with this particular palette, I found that I can create one look, because I don't wear like the heavy blues on my eyes. It's just not who I am. I create the light shimmery here, and then the sparkle under the eyes, and then add a little bit of the matte to the outer corner and into the crease, and then do a liner, and we're set. And sometimes I put a little bit here, whatever. So let's go through the shades. So we have 4 sparkles on the top. So the first one has no name. I think these swatches are not going to be great, but we're still going to go for it and try it. I think I've once done a dark video, maybe twice. So this has like a greenish gold thing going on. Most of these are coolish, but not super cool. This one's coolish. Then I have to open my wipes so I can clean off my finger. And by the way, anyone who has any of this collection, I would love to hear your thoughts or ideas on how to do nice looks. The next one is another sparkle. And this is a little bit like a cool bronzy kind of, brassy kind of color. Brassy bronze, but it's pretty on. The next one is, again, a sparkle. And it's like a gold. And this is, oh, that's not even going to show up on camera, is it? This is the more subtle of the golds in the palettes. And it's actually really, really pretty. But sparkly, yes. This shade I have a lot of fun with. This is number 4. Another sparkle, and this is like a blackened greenish blue, which is not showing up very well on camera inside at night. But that's what we have, the outdoor swatches. So all of these you can see kind of little glittery things in them. Fallout, I have not had a lot of fallout, but I also haven't had a lot of color showing up on my lids. So, all right, the next row, we're gonna go to, these are, let's see, Pearl, 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 and Matte. All right, so the Pearl, this is a pretty blue. This is a cool, really pigmented, look at that, really pretty. Then we have this color, which is like a champagne-y, which is not gonna show up so well on camera at night. Then, as contrasted with the first one, which is more blue, this is a similar shade in like a more aqua green. So a little bit of blue, or a little bit of green in that blue, a little bit of blue in that green. And then the best shade in the palette, and I have had so much fun with this one. When Violette says this is one of her favorite shades ever, this is like a super creamy, amazing, beautiful, the swatch did not work out, blackened blue-green. It is so pretty on. It blends well. I love it. It's really a great shade. And we're going to do eye looks with these. Let's see what we can come up with. The next palette, so this is the second one I ordered, and I only ordered this because I got something in my email where I really loved the look that Violette had on. So I decided, oh yeah, sure, I can need another palette. And I did it. So here are the colors. And I actually wrote down beforehand what I thought about this, and I kept losing it. So the first one, oh, read the back. So let's see, it goes sparkle, matte, sort of matte, pearl, pearl, sparkle, sparkle, pearl, matte. So we're seeing a theme here. These are sparkly, glittery shades. So this one is the chunkiest of the lot, and I call this a pink, cool pink. And I've actually been playing a lot with this in the inner corner of my eye, and I like it. It's fun. It's a fun shade, and it's really pigmented and creamy. Yeah. And in the video yesterday, I said, gosh, these don't perform like my Mcgrath shadows, and no, they don't, but they're still really nice. This one yesterday blew my mind. So this is the shade that goes on the lid in the Violette like promo picture, and I played with it and I liked it, and then I couldn't get it, like, I don't know if I got a bit of water on it or something, but I couldn't get a real swatch. And I was like rubbing it all over my arm, and I was having a hard time. And then I dipped my finger in one of the golds, and then I had this really beautiful color that showed up on my lids when I used my finger. And by the way, for all those people who say, no, don't use your finger, use only brushes, you should watch Violette's video on this collection. She uses her fingers. So this, I was just blown away mixing it with the gold. So I ended up playing with it, and I'm not going to do it today, but taking this and then layering one of the golds on it, so pretty. Doing it the way I did it before, where you like swatch with your finger and then mix the gold in, it was a little blotchy on. So did we not swatch that? Yeah, we may not be able to swatch this. I have not been able to swatch it since I got a little bit of water on it. So it looks like a kind of a lame swatch, but it's still performing well on the eye. And this, I said, is like a red plum with a touch of brown. It's kind of a hard color to describe, but we'll see it on. It's pretty. The next one is an orange copper. This is it. Again, wow, look at that shine. Very pretty color, very rich. I wore this today on my lids, and I didn't think these stained, but I noticed I had like reddish looking eyes when I came home tonight. The next one, a red Capri Gold. Okay, the two golds, we're going to do these not in the order that they're in the pan. The two golds, that one and that one. I can't figure these out. At first, I was so confident that this one was like a coppery gold, and I think it still is. And this one, the next one, is a more yellowy gold, but they look kind of similar on, and then when I put them on the eye, they look very similar. When I swatched them, the first one, the more pinky, coppery, it's like a rose gold, coppery gold. I thought it was like a stronger color on my eyes, but it ended up not being the same. So I'm still playing with these and trying to figure them out. All right, so we've got shade number 5. And I call this really, I called this strawberry. This is terrible. Strawberry with a touch of copper. And that's about right. And I sometimes feel like the pinker shades are better on brown eyes, but I still like this palette. All right, then this russet, it's an orange peach. And you can see this palette is warmer and it does veer a little pink. The other one is a little cooler, but it has some warmer tones in the golds and gold greens. Okay, this one I do not understand. I cannot make the shade work. So now I'm using a wet finger. And look at what a fabulous swatch we just got. And that's not the light, by the way. It's really that bad. With a wet finger, I still get this like mottled... So I finally went to my Decadence 5 Pat McGrath palette, which I literally bought for the same shade as this one. So we're now at 4 swatches, and that's wet 4 swatches. Not the most impressive. We're still going to try to play around with it, and we'll pretend that we're making it work. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and then I'm going to do an eye look. And today I'm not going to put the eyeglass on. I'm not going to wreck what I worked so hard to build. 1 second. All right, my camera seems to be having a problem with the light. So if we don't get the light right this time, we'll get it right next time. I'm going to play around with a whole bunch of brushes. I am not the brush purist that some people on YouTube are. So we're going to go in with the blue first, but not be so specific sometimes with actual brushes used. All right, so I'm going to do something different from yesterday. Actually, I'm going to play with the gold. Since we're going to do the gold on the other eye, I'm going to play with the gold today. I have not found a huge difference when I use the lighter shades on my lid with which one I use when the ultimate look is done. Because they're super subtle and light. You see how light and subtle that is? It's like, yeah, it's there. Alright, now my nasty side is coming out. And we're going to take the shade that I can't figure out here. And we're going to use that, even though, yeah, we're going to use a different brush. We're just going to use a flat brush. Flat shadow brush. And we're just going to put that and see if it works, actually. Yeah, it's... So just to kind of note, it doesn't show up on my skin at all. It doesn't even like clear the red away or whatever. It just doesn't show up. But it also has little bits of glitter in it. So the glitter from here is actually carrying up there a little bit. We're just going to declare that shade a wash. It's not going to ever work. I'm going to do what I did yesterday, and I'm going to use this shade because I just like it so much, and I'm going to use this little tiny, somewhat rounded brush. And this is like the quick look. So as I've been testing out this palette, I've been doing it when I'm rushing to work in the morning, and so I've had to do like a super fast look. And so I'm just going to say that the way we're going to look at this, given that we don't know how much space I have on this SIM card, is what I've been doing this and using this palette for, which is, oh my gosh, how can we make this work when we're in a hurry and it's like all these deep blues. So I'm actually going to use the same brush, and I'm going to use it with the matte because I like this brush so much for this particular palette. It's just a little tiny round brush, and I don't find I need to apply these with such precision, but this particular shade, this is the matte that I like, the only matte in this particular palette, so we don't need a name. We can just say the matte, that really dark inky color. And I'm just going to start kind of putting it in my crease. And we're going to keep it really, really simple because this is something that even conservative people can wear to work. And you can see how beautifully that shade blends, and then we're going to blend it a little bit in the corner. It's almost, I don't know, it's almost idiot proof for a dark shade. That's really impressive. It's a great, great, great color. Like, look at that. Like, in just 1 second, you've created this really, really pretty, like, vivid blue look. It's amazing. So I'm going to take a little tiny liner brush. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to do like a full line exactly. I'm not going to do it wet. I'm just going to take it and just kind of crush it into the lashes to create a little bit more definition. And see, this is what I like about this palette, is you can do something so simple and so pretty. And then I've actually been using an Urban Decay liner, which is like a bluish kind of color, but I wanted to play around with black instead today. So if I can find it on my lap. Alright, see, I don't like a dark line. I can look really harsh, really incredibly fast. So I just like something super soft like that. So I'm going to take this hourglass brush and just blend a little. It doesn't even need it, actually. You know what? It's such a perfect shade, it doesn't even need it. It just like completely went into my crease flawlessly. So I'm going to take a black and put it right on the upper lash line, just because I don't like that little bit of a skin tone color right next to. So the funniest thing about last night, well, okay, there was nothing funny about it. One of the other things that went wrong is I lost my mascaras. I had 2 mascaras for the video and I lost them both. How that happens in your own house, I don't know. So we're going to use the Etude House 3-step mascara. We're going to do it on camera just to like get it really perfect quickly. Again, moving fast because we don't know how our SIM card is going to work. So this is one. We're only going to get to 2. We're not going to go all the way to 3. This is a 3-step where you can get like this false eyelash look, and it's pretty, but we're just going to go to stage 2. So that's 1. We're going to go to stage 2, and I'm lost. And we'll zoom out later. But that's I1, just like a second, well, more than a second, just a couple minutes. That's a really pretty eye look. Things just flying. All right, now we're gonna do the second palette. No, we lost the second palette. We did lose the second palette, but we found it. So just so you know, God, look at how dark that is. Just so you know, I shoot in like this deep, deep chair, and so it's hard to find things. They're flying everywhere and they like sink into the cushions. All right, we're gonna do this palette. So the look that I fell in love with, it was funny, when I did this yesterday, it's a shame you could see the video, you just can't hear it. When I did this yesterday, I was like, wow, I'm not getting any color on. I'm not getting any color on. I can't use this. It's not packing on, this shade that I love. And then I looked in the camera where you can see like to the side, there's a little screen thing. And I was like, oh my God, there's so much color. Ooh, wrong shade. That's always good. Let's start with the wrong shade. And I'm wiping everything off on my wrist. All right, so we're gonna use my favorite shade number 2. And we're gonna build it up. I keep trying to go into shade number 3, and I'm using again my Hourglass crease brush, which is my favorite brush ever, or one of my favorites. I don't know why, I just use it for like everything, and it mostly works. Sissy, someone texted me. We're building this up and putting it slightly in the crease, and there we go. And then I've been playing around back and forth with the 2 gold, and we're going to use the one up here because I actually like it. No, we're not using one up there. We're going to use the one here. I actually have liked it better. I've got a cat clawing at us. It's going to be fun. Can you hear that? That's what's left in my chair. I love the way this shade looks. It's so vivid. Oh, there he is. My cat's decided to come join the video, hopefully adding, not taking away. So I just put too much of this on because it's so vivid. There he is. In the look that I got in my email, she takes the gold and puts it in here, but I've really been liking this strawberry pink in there. And I'm basically, again, using the same brush. And so this is kind of mixing the colors without actually mixing the colors, so that there's kind of an overlap. I just like the way that strawberry one looks in. And then we're going to take, where are all my brushes? They're like falling everywhere. We're going to take a thicker rounded brush, and we're going to play around with the purple, which, by the way, I can tell you right now, having been through this yesterday, is not going to work. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to run into my bathroom to finish up the look and change the lipstick, and I'm going to use the Pat McGrath color like this. But for the sake of this video, we're actually going to use the Estee Lauder product. and maybe I'll have better luck right now. Maybe it's just a top hard coat on top, and as I keep working at it, that's better today. But I still wouldn't say it's great. And we're gonna put it in the crease, and if you really want just a very, oh, you know what, it's better today. Maybe there is just like a hard top thing on top. Yeah, it's better. Maybe we had to break through that matte crust. But I still would say that's kind of a subtle. I'm not sure. Well, you know, if you're gonna do just a day look and you don't want like the deep dark thing, that works, that's fine. So then I've been using this Melt pencil. I'm just fanatical about Melt sales when they have their lip shades and their pencils for like $5, and some of their palettes I really love. I don't like their marketing, but I do like some of their stuff. So this is a Melt shade in Lamia. It's like a plum brown, and I'm just putting that up in the waterline. And I am not going to do any liner. This is just going to get rid of that skin color. And there goes the cat. And that gets rid of the skin color. And you can also use this, especially given that this purple doesn't work so well on the outer corner, or weight at all. We're going to do a little purple in the outer corner. For me, I need that here with my eye shape. I need that outer corner to be defined. I don't need it, oh, and I put too much of that. But that's good. We'll use that shade that doesn't show up to blend it out. It's better today. And there we have it. And then I'm going to put mascara on, change my lipstick, and show you the look. I'm having some problems with the lighting. I don't normally do the night videos. I said it like a million times. That's what my kids complain about me. They say, Mom, you know, you say the same thing over and over and over again. So I said it over and over again. But the lighting I have to work on. So this is the Amour Amour, and this is the, what was it? I can't remember the name of it. The blue. And I have Melt A Go-Go on my lips. I really loved the way this matched my favorite shade, number 2 in the Amour Amour. It happened to be something that's in my bag. This and Old Rose have been on like complete repeat for me. They both are perfect nudes for me. And when I put it on, I'm like, wow, that looks so pretty together. So I like it better than the darker shades or the more brown nude that came in this particular collection. I'm off to the side kind of looking at the lighting, figure out how I'm going to make this work if I do future videos. If anyone has any lighting thoughts, let me know. The problem that I'm having is that when I try to I block the light when I try to get it to focus, so that's where I'm not making it work. Overall, what do I think? I love these eyeshadow palettes. The more I use them, the more I like them. They're not Pat McGrath, but they're just so flattering on. And I still love the lipstick, the original one, the regular formula, not the liquid lipstick. And I do like the eye gloss, kind of that look on the eyes with a little bit of smudgy eyeliner is pretty. Excited to try the glitter, and the pencil's pretty, I just haven't played with it. But I think these are so pretty on. Anyway, that's it. I'm back to making videos, and any feedback is mostly welcome. That hate stuff, that we can probably do without. But happy holidays, and I would love to hear if people have items in this collection, what their thoughts are, what they're doing to make it work. And I think I said happy holidays. Happy holidays, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.